Hey, what's up, my YouTube family out there, my social media family out there? Hey, this is your host, Has B, and welcome to the Fighters Corner, where fighters have a voice. Hey, I told you guys we're going to collect a few bangers for you guys. We're going to try to collect different fighters from different combative sports and try to bring you the up and coming, who's up and coming, the legends, and what have you. So we have a nice banger for you guys. I'm telling you, this fighter right here. Amazing. Amazing. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Daniel Dubois, but he is UK's one of the top heavyweight boxers out there. Well, so happens Dubois has a sister, Caroline Dubois, and she is one of those predators, apex predator in boxing right now. She is definitely has caught my eye and the attention of a lot of people of being that boxer to look out for. I mean, Caroline, basically, she's achieved some great success, definitely in the boxing world so far. I mean, I believe she has the IBO belt as well as the WBC. The girl is amazing. She has a great record so far. I believe she's 11 wins, no losses. And I believe she has about 5 or 6 knockouts that I can recall. But we're going to look at some highlights of her and we can chop it up. Please like and subscribe if you like this type of content and you want to know more about the sports or what have you. Please support your boy. It don't take any effort to just like and subscribe. I appreciate you. I won't kill you all of that. All right, let's get started with Caroline Dubois.
Her last name is Dubois. People expect power, aggression,
Dubois.
and victory.
Sorry.
I'm world champion now, and these are my belts, and they're mine to stay.
But Caroline Dubois is a completely different story. She's not just the sister of heavyweight Daniel. She's a lightning-fast mind, flawless technique, and a predatory instinct all in one. A former Olympic hopeful from Britain, already demolishing opponents with frightening ease in the professional ranks. The real question isn't whether she'll become a champion. It's who can stop her. Let's take a closer look. Caroline Dubois was born on January 11th, 2001 in London, into a large family. She took up boxing at the age of 9, inspired by her brother Daniel's success. However, the path to this sport wasn't easy. To join a club, she pretended to be a boy and went by the name Colin, as not all gyms accepted girls. This first act of rebellion against the system became her first fight in life. And as it turned out, not her last.
Got in the ring and I just started swinging at him. I busted his nose, I made him cry.
From the very beginning, Caroline was considered a phenomenon. Her technique, footwork, and composure impressed even seasoned boxers. In 2018, she became the Youth Olympic Games champion and soon joined the British Olympic team. In Tokyo, 2020, she reached the quarterfinals, losing to the future champion. That loss strengthened her and became the catalyst for her swift transition to professional boxing.
One thing I will say about Caroline Dubois, I forget, I guess they must be French. Man, she's ripped. She's ripped. And she punches evenly with both shoulders going forward. And on top of that, she just seemed incredibly fast.
Making her debut as a professional.
Caroline made her professional debut in February 2022 against Latvian Vaida Masiokaite.
Mega night for British boxing. Clarissa adored me. Won't take her time, but she's already, this is already great.
Caroline immediately showed that she wasn't there just to build a record.
As she's becoming more of a sound pro, there we go, big left hand. Right?
She dominated the entire fight, working both up close and from a distance.
She is going to be.
The unanimous decision victory came without surprises. In her second fight, Caroline stepped into the ring against the experienced Hungarian Martina Horgász. And right from the first round, Caroline showed she could do more than just win on points. She could finish.
Michaela Meyer now.
To the lead off the body and a backhand.
It took her less than a minute to set the pace, trap her opponent against the ropes, and send her to the canvas.
To the body early. Yeah, good shot selection there, good variety. Beautiful body shot.
The ref.
Woo! You know what? Those body shots, a lot of people underestimate body shots. A lot of people like to focus headhunter and what have you. But if you can throw those combinations go down low, go up high, and you get some good body shots, it can wear down a fighter real quick. They might not last all the full complete round, so fighters definitely study hitting the body more.
Referee stopped the fight, and it was Caroline's first knockout victory.
Yeah, good shot selection there, good variety.
In her third professional fight, 21-year-old Caroline Dubois faced the seasoned 35-year-old Happy Dowdy, and this time, she wasn't just prepared to win. She came to destroy.
Beautifully.
Never nobody's name, first name Happy.
From the very start, Caroline operated like a well-oiled machine, fast, calm, focused. She methodically dismantled her opponent, punch after punch.
Relentless.
Dowdy tried to hold on, but the pressure was overwhelming. At one point, she even collided with the bottom ropes under the barrage, but didn't give the referee a reason to count. The second round, again, total domination. Dubois attacked with both hands, alternating body and headshots. Dowdy didn't give up, but her body screamed, "Enough!"
Clarissa as well.
And then came the third round, and it lasted less than a minute. Right from the start, Caroline sent her opponent to the canvas. Dowdy got up, took a step forward, but that was the end. Dubois cornered Dowdy and began to methodically finish her off. This was Caroline's first truly brutal fight of her career. There were no more doubts. She doesn't just have talent, she has the instincts of a predator.
I will agree 100%. She's relentless. She fights southpaw. She does a step-in jab, but then when she steps in, she's following up. So she's just bullying you in the ring. And she's going to outpunch you for sure.
I want to be known as a female fighter. I wouldn't want just girls to look up to me. I want everyone to look up to me. Like the way that you see Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard, they went down as great.
Caroline Dubois, you have my salute.
I want to go down as great as well.
3 months later, the fight against Milena Koleva became Caroline Dubois' first real test. This time, she wasn't facing just any opponent. She was up against a veteran. Tough, durable, and battle-hardened.
Really good so far. 26 experience,
But Dubois stepped into the ring with a different plan. From the very beginning, pressure, speed, angles.
Yeah, like I said before, it's
Dubois, the black and yellow of Milena Koleva from Bulgaria.
She wasn't just throwing punches. She was suffocating her opponent with the pace. Koleva held on.
Superb Olympians. And a great shot.
Feint into the jab, steps the smashes, catches shadows.
They hard
the
hitting.
speed.
At the start of the fourth round, she even looked composed. But one precise left hook, and the experienced Bulgarian was on the canvas. She got up and went back into the fight. But that was the end. The fifth round was decisive. In the final seconds of the round, Caroline delivered a powerful left to the liver. Milena staggered back toward the ropes, the pain revealing her condition. Cornered, she could no longer defend herself. The referee stopped the fight.
What did I tell y'all? Those collective body shots take a toll. You can tell with her physical, she's ripped, she's trained, her opponent. But man, when you catch them and they're not sucking in or tightening up, and you catch them, that gives you that trembling shock, Woo. Let's get some more. Caroline Dubois.
The crowd hadn't even fully settled into their seats when Caroline Dubois began her hunt. Caroline entered the ring with a clear goal:
I gotta say her
finish
name
it
right.
quickly. Her opponent was Sofia Rodriguez, tough, but frankly unprepared for the storm that hit her from the very first seconds.
I remember this fight.
Caroline attacked non-stop, driving Rodriguez to the ropes. Rodriguez held on by instinct, but when it became clear that she was no longer defending herself, the referee stopped the fight.
Stop the
Victory
fight.
by technical knockout in the first round at the 1 minute mark. It was a beating and a warning to everyone in the division. Caroline Dubois isn't just a rising star, she's a real threat. On February 11, 2023 at Wembley, Caroline Dubois faced the experienced Farish Mashori, and from the very start, she made it clear she wasn't going to waste a single second.
His touch, his turns to go. And like you say, so far, Matt, she's looked them in. Right. She has been stopped by Chantel
Speed.
Cameron.
In the second round, she confidently cornered her opponent, and in the exchange, a powerful left jab landed perfectly. Mashori went down to the canvas.
The crowd enjoying this.
She got up, but Dubois already smelled blood.
Wants to match. Cameron, eye on this.
In the third round, Caroline pushed forward again. Tight pressure, combinations, and once again, Mashori was against the ropes.
One-way traffic. She just
Out of that
can't get out of
corner.
the way.
Under the barrage of punches, she stopped responding, and the referee halted the beating.
60 seconds. Rodriguez has been in with some quality operations. Never been stopped.
People, my new name for Caroline Dubois is the Predator. She is the Predator. If you ever seen the Predator movie, they don't stop. Highly talented boxer.
Another dominant win for Caroline.
Good luck. Here we go, Charlie. I'm sure about that, but this is Garlo has gone down the middle with her.
On June 16, 2023, at the legendary York Hall, Caroline Dubois faced a serious opponent, Yanina del Carmen Lescano, who had recently fought a competitive bout against Estelle Mosseli. But that evening in London, the Argentine looked like a punching bag under the pressure of Sweet Caroline.
Predator Caroline.
In this third
She's fighting
round.
orthodox
It's not
stance.
quite as untidy as it.
Caroline didn't just control every round. She literally hunted Lescano around the ring. Body shots echoed through the arena.
Yeah, nice backhand there as well. That was 3 decent body shots. I think that
In the fifth round, a powerful right to the head dropped Lescano to the canvas.
inside the last few seconds. She definitely also quite high. The right hand comes through again. She's dragged
But somehow, she got back up.
back with the left hand, but I think she's going to be the same here.
They're playing. Lescano wasn't complaining about the knockdown.
Dubois occasionally lost her balance, getting too eager to land punches, but even that didn't stop her from showing class.
Says the same.
You're right, can't they?
This wasn't just a win, it was a confident statement at the world level.
Another really solid hook.
After the fight, Caroline said,
I know the stoppage didn't come, but I said I was looking for a beatdown and a victory, a solid victory. I think I got that. I've got lots to work on, and with 8 round fights like that, you can find the bits that you need to work on.
on September 30th, 2023,
I like what she's saying. You know, she's getting better. Every fight that she gets and she develops her style, that predator type style, that natural instinct, you know, she's going to get better. She's going to learn from other veteran opponents that will make her better. She's going to add it into her database, her IQ, and she'll have that experience.
York Hall erupted once again with emotions. At stake was Caroline Dubois' first title, the IBO World Lightweight Championship belt. Her opponent was Mexican Magali Rodriguez. Experienced, tough, with 21 more pro-level fights under her belt.
Sanctioning body, not on the same level as the.
But from the very first bell, it was clear this evening was not for her.
So the Caroline's
Caroline looked like a machine, fast, precise, ruthless.
just come to
Good shot.
that same thing that Caroline's has.
In the sixth round, the first knockdown, in the ninth, 2 more.
Being a top amateur for a very long time.
Big Steph Curry.
It was at the very start of the round, of the possibly worst time. You know, she's doing what it is.
Rodriguez fell, got up, clung to anything she could, trying to pull at her shorts, spitting out her mouth guard, anything to break the pace. But the pace never slowed.
Shot good chin.
Dubois moved forward, dominated, and after 10 rounds, earned a unanimous decision from the judges. After the fight, Caroline was not satisfied.
I really wanted the knockout, as you can tell, but I'm 22. What's going to happen when I'm 25, 26? I'm going to start knocking these girls' spark out, I promise you.
This
One thing I will give her opponent, she had incredible heart. Even after the knockdown, she got up, she kept pushing. Salute to those female boxers and any fighter that's getting in that ring, putting their life on the line and able to push through. That's something you can't teach. Is heart. That drive to push forward in a fight, to push yourself through. You can't teach that. I train many people, and you definitely start separating who's what, because that's some people just have that built in them, that heart to keep pushing, not throwing the towel. Hats off to that.
Was Caroline Dubois' first championship belt. It was her best version. But, as the champion herself said, it's not the limit. On February 3rd, 2024, at Wembley Arena, Caroline Dubois entered her first fight of the new year and her first defense of the IBO title. Her opponent was the bold Texas boxer Miranda Reyes. Aggressive, determined, but too green for this level.
Remember comprehensively, fantastic to see how climbed into a lead right hook.
Reyes began the fight trying to impose pressure, but already in the first round, Dubois firmly put her in her place with body shots and counter lefts.
That jab, parrying the jab.
In the fifth round, Caroline opened up a cut over her opponent's eyebrow with a precise straight, and from that point on, the fight became one-sided.
Caroline will go through the gears. That's a punish. She landed on solidly.
Reyes was brave. She even landed a clean right to the chin in the seventh round, but it didn't change the outcome. Throughout the fight, Caroline worked as the aggressor, confidently punishing her opponent for every step forward.
Whoa.
All three judges gave every round to Dubois, 100-90. This was a mature, disciplined victory, and a signal. The champion is growing, and her ambitions are getting louder.
I agree.
On August 3rd,
2024,
2024, Oakwell Stadium in Barnsley became the venue for the most important fight of Caroline Dubois' career. At stake was the WBC Interim World Light title and the defense of her IBO belt. Her opponent was the undefeated Uruguayan Mayra Moneo, known for her toughness and endurance. But from the first seconds, it was clear. Tonight the ring belonged to only one.
Forward.
Dubois looked like a seasoned fighter at the peak of her form. Precise, fast, confident. She bombarded Moneo with jabs, worked the body.
Competitive, absolutely.
And in the sixth round, sent her to the canvas with a powerful left hook. Moneo got up, but it didn't change a thing. The remaining rounds were fought coolly by Caroline, like a boxer with 10 years of experience. The judges were unanimous.
It's as much as anything. It's a mandatory position.
After the fight, Dubois said, "I'm feeling more and more confident in the pro ring. It's an experience that you have to live through, step by step."
I'm world champion now, and these are my belts, and they're mine to stay. It's going to take a very special woman to take them out of me, and I don't see Jessica being that woman.
January 11th, 2025, Sheffield, England. On her 24th birthday, Caroline Dubois stepped into the ring to defend her WBC World Championship title against Canadian Jessica Kamara. What began as another step toward unifying the belts ended in an unexpected technical draw. From the very first seconds, Caroline appeared relentless. A quick knockdown, an accurate left jab sent Kamara to the canvas in the first round. Then came a barrage of punches.
I saw Kamara chat. She's tough.
In the second round, Dubois continued the pressure, and in one exchange, there was an accidental clash of heads. Kamara was cut above her left eyebrow, and her right eye began to swell rapidly.
She's really under the cosh here.
The referee and doctor consulted briefly. The fight was stopped before the start of the third round. Since the fight hadn't reached the fourth round, the result was declared a technical draw. It wasn't the conclusion Caroline had hoped for, but her brief performance once again demonstrated that she is ready to fight with the best.
I believe that's the one draw that Caroline Dubois has. I don't know if they ran that back, but they need to run that back for sure.
March 7th, 2025, the legendary Royal Albert Hall. The atmosphere was electric, the crowd buzzing as the WBC lightweight title was on the line. For Caroline Dubois, this was her first full defense since the technical draw with Jessica Camara. This time, no accidents, but it wasn't an easy walk either.
Interim champion, what looked like being a British.
Korean fighter Bomi-Rae Shin came to the ring with more than just being a statistic in mind. From the opening minutes, she tried to disrupt the champion's rhythm, cutting off the lead hand and looking for openings for her right straight.
Nice and close.
But Caroline was alert. She skillfully evaded, angled off, and when the time was right, she landed body shots or fired her left hook.
Trying to move this to her feet and tries to respond, but
In the fourth round, Dubois shook Shin with a solid left jab, but just a few seconds were missing to finish her off.
Wow, she's dictating the
The fifth round saw total control from Caroline. Shin moved forward, and Dubois countered with combinations, disappearing before Shin could respond.
we knew that fight against you coming forward, keep believing.
It seemed like a clear win was on its way, but in the ninth round, the Korean found an opening. Twice she landed her right hand, and it seemed to ignite her spirit.
She just tends to keep her shape before to set herself.
Slides up.
It's competitive.
The final round was fought under her pressure. Caroline had to focus on surviving, not attacking. The judge's decision was controversial. One judge scored it a draw, while two gave Caroline a clear win. Although the title remained with her, the evening showed that every fight from now on would be a true test.
That was a great test for Caroline Dubois. You know, this other fighter just had to find her rhythm, her flow. She had to look for some openings. Hey, but this also helps you to prepare to get better with other fighters. So hats off to that fighter. That was great. That was a great battle.
Caroline Dubois is one of the most talented female boxers of her generation. She doesn't put on a show, doesn't shout, and doesn't dance on the ropes. Her weapons are intellect, discipline, and cold calculation. She's following in the footsteps of Claressa Shields, but doing it her way. Even today, she's ready to challenge the champions in the lightweight division, Katie Taylor, Michaela Mayer, Amanda Serrano. And although she's only 24, her boxing level is already that of the elite. The main question is not, will she become a champion, but who will be able to stop her?
Wow. That was nice to see, right, chat? Hats off to Caroline Dubois. She is a talent to look at. Definitely, guys, if you don't know about her, look up some more videos, look at some of her fights, show that woman her respect. I'm also going to do a piece on her brother, Daniel Dubois, who is another exciting power puncher, just a good heavyweight, and I'll be covering him. So be looking forward to that. Definitely, once again, if you like this type of content, you know, please like and subscribe. Also, if there's something else you want me to react to, please send it to me down in the chat, and I'll chop it up and deliver you an episode. All right. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for joining me here, your host, Taz B, at the Fighter's Corner. I salute you.